Everybody says, how you guys doing? Let me tell you what's going on. What's pissing me off lately? Bums. I can't go anywhere without, give me a dollar, give me a dollar, give me a dollar. For doing nothing, sitting on his butt, give me a dollar for free? Do a trick first, do something. Make me laugh. Right? Give me a dollar, give me a dollar. If you're gonna be a bum, at least, don't fake your disability. There's a blind guy at the store, give me a dollar, give me a dollar, give me a dollar. All right, I throw a quarter in there and he looked. My quarter back. Give me a dollar. You ever had the guys that switch on you? The guys that switch personalities on you? You ever had those guys? You know what I mean? God bless you. Jesus Christ, save you. Save you. Can you spare a dollar? Can you spare a dollar? Jesus Christ. Sorry, bro. I don't got nothing. Devil gonna get your soul. You're going to hell. You're going to hell. Right now, we got immigration problems. Woo! You go back home, Mexican. Why is it so hard for people to believe that some Mexican Americans were not born in Mexico? Right? Hey, Frank, where you from? I'm from California. No, I mean, like, where are you born? I was born here in California. No, I mean, like, your parents, where are they from? California. No, I mean, like, where were they born? They're born here in California. No, I meant your grandparents. California. No, I mean, we're from California. It's true, we've been here for a long time. And then one day they called it the United States. Think about it. It's true, right? Thank you. It's true, but some of us were born in Mexico. They go home for the holidays all the time. Hey, Frank, I'm going to the homeland, man. Where you going, man? Michoacan, all right. Where you going? I'm going to my roots, dude. Where you going? Jalisco, all right. Frank, where are you going? I'm going home to my homeland too. Where are you going? Sacramento. I'm from Sacramento, man. Northern California. You gotta go home though, man. Gotta go home because that's what life's about, the family. Family, food, and having fun, right? That's what it's about. Family, food. And we party, I don't care how rich you are, how poor you are, how big your house is, how small your house, everything revolves around the kitchen. Everything around the kitchen. You can fight like dogs that night before, right? You get all babble and then you laugh, next day you laugh about it over a bowl of menudo. Dude, you're crazy, I know, but I love you. You gotta cool it, dude. And we get drunk, dude, with the family and everybody. You know how you can tell when a guy's had too much to drink? You know how you can tell when he's in the bathroom, he's trying to take a leak, that this is back there all drunk? He looks over and the toilet is over here. But some of you girls got it easy, right? Ladies, what do you do, ladies? You just back up into the stall, huh? You have to do that leaning thing, huh? And you can always do that stall with the broken door. So there you are holding your panties out with one hand, holding the door shut with the other. I'm just guessing, I don't know. Girls are crazy, man. The family, that's what it's about, the family, man. My grandma's all in denial about her age. My grandma, dude, she keeps falling down. Grandma, use a walker. No, I can walk and walk it. Every time I go see grandma, she has a cast on her leg. Her knees are all scuffed up. She had a black eye one time. Last time I saw her, she had like knee elbow pads and a helmet. Just use a walker, grandma. You know what? Grandma can't keep up anymore, so you know what we got her? Those little sneakers with the wheels on the bottom? You try it. Hold on, Grandma, bend your knees. Okay, let's go. Fun. It's true, man. My grandma got me a job working out in the fields doing field work. You guys know about field work? How can you live on Cesar Chavez Street and not know about field work? Field work, okay, like when you go to the market and there's fruits and vegetables that magically appear there. Okay, there are people who pick that crap, all right? I used to do it. I did. Yeah. My uncle tricked me. He did. He said, Frankie, I go, what? You want a summer job working with some hoes? I was like, what? Next thing you know, I'm hoeing weeds in a stupid field. You don't have a microwave in the fields, like for your lunch? I had to cook my tacos on a tractor engine. I don't have no tissues or Kleenex. I had to blow my nose like a farmer. You know what that's like? Yeah. I got mocos all up here. Trying to go pick up chicks after. Let's go do something. You know, you got something in your face. Looks like a snail attacked you. Trying to pick up chicks after work. Chicks are crazy, man. Chicks can listen to 2 conversations at the same time. Right? 2 girls talking together, some girl behind you starts to talk about you, your ears go up as clear as day. What did she say? What did she say? What did she say? No, I'm listening to you, but she's about to talk about us back here. Dude, girls have signals for each other like in baseball. Did you know that? Right there, look, group right there. I was at this club, right? This chick was drunk. Drunk. And her friends are trying to signal her out. They're like, hey, look over here, it's ugly, stop ew, ugly. Look, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pay attention, she's ugly, what are you, turn around, turn around. It's ugly, run, corale, what are you doing? I know because I was dancing with this chick. When I turned around, my buddies were like, Frank, run. Hey, my name is Frank Lucero.
Hey everybody, I'm Shay Matosh. Thanks for joining us here at Comedy Time. The great thing about Comedy Time is it keeps you company when you're alone. You know, I always feel bad for somebody when I see, like, say, a guy eating alone in a restaurant. I want to keep him company. Yet, when I see a guy alone in his car masturbating, I don't want to keep him company. I think he's a perv. All right, well, let's give you something interesting to look at.
What's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? Good. Yeah, I'm 5'3". Yeah, all right. Any other short people in here? Short people, make some noise. Yeah, short people. Yeah, all the women clap though. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I was looking for a couple of short guys so we could go play basketball, but it's all right. There's advantages when you're short, man. Like I could get drunk quick. 2 Bud Lights, I'm gone, man. You know what I mean? There's advantages. I can fit under a table when there's an earthquake. I could just stand there. You guys good over there, man? You guys good over there? You guys good? The bathroom in the airplane, you ever go in there? It's like this small, huh? You don't fit in there, man? Not me, man. That's like my living room. I'm like, woo, this flight is taking forever. I'm doing like jumping jack. Let me wash my hands real quick. My brother, he's the tallest one in the family. He's 5'7". He thinks he's bad because I'm always having to get stuff. I'm like, get the cereal. Damn. The only thing that sucks is I can never find my pants my size. You know, I can never find any 28, 28s. There's never any 28, 28s anywhere, man. What the hell? And they always put them up. They always put them up high too. When I don't know if there's any pants in there or not. I'm like, I want to get some pants. Wait a minute, no, I'm not. Employees always get mad too. I'm like, dude, there's no 2828s. Oh, did you look? Not, dude, I reached, all right? There wasn't anything up there. Why don't you go to the back and check? That always take forever, man, when they call them. That always come back like an hour later. We're out, right, buddy? Why don't you go to Oshkosh? And at first I get a little bit angry. At first I'm like, Oshkosh? Where's that at? Upstairs, thanks, man. I just turned 30. My friends all pitched in. They gave me a Harley Davidson for my birthday. Kind of sucked because I couldn't reach it. I was like, right there. I took it back to try to get it custom sized. They gave me a moped. Mopeds suck, man. They have like no power. You ever try to ride one? I was right there. I was even on the street. I was on the sidewalk right there. Little old ladies were passing me by right there. Man, no power. I couldn't go over a speed bump. So and I've been wanting to get a tattoo, but it looks like it hurts. All my friends have tattoos, huh? And then people will get tattoos in like really sensitive areas to show how hard they are. I saw this one guy. He had a tattoo on the back of his neck of an elephant. He was like, look at my elephant, bro. He had the trunk tattooed along his arm with his bro. I want to go get one, and they sent me on the trailer like it's going to be like 8 hours. It's like 8 hours. A needle on the skin right there. You know? They started on me. They're like, I was like, I'm done, bro. That's it. And my friends heard. They were like, hey, dude, we heard you got a tat. Let me see it. I was like, right there, bro. You see that? It's a period. It's the end of the sentence, bitch. My cousin's crazy. He has tattoos all over the place. He has a tattoo on his eyelid of a chicken. He has a crow on the other eyelid. He's like, look, bro, they're fighting. I grew up in LA. I grew up working for my parents. You know, they had a little Mexican restaurant. It kind of sucked because they already had the restaurant when I was born, so I was like born an employee. I was like 2 years old flipping tacos right there. I'm like, hey. And I was 25 still right there. Hey. No cilantro right now, bro. We had other employees too, my brother and my sister. My sister wasn't allowed in the kitchen because she was too flammable. She always had too much hairspray on, acrylic nails, lipstick. One time she went to the back, she caught on fire. Like, you know, white people showed up. Whatever that smell is, can I get a tostada of that? My brother worked the cashier, but he would always mess it up because he would always flirt with women, you know. Like when women would order the food, he'd repeat it back to them, but flirting, you want a sausage burrito, huh? You like sausage burritos. Do you want it wet? I can make it wet. Have you ever had it wet? I can deliver it if you want. Where do you live at? Hey, where are you going? Hey! People would go in there asking stupid questions all the time. Do you have any non-hot hot sauce? I'm like, yeah, we do. It's called ketchup. I was just in Miami. They have different Mexicans over there. They're called Cubans. You ever talk to Cuban people, man? Cuban people are loud. Hey, what's up, man? Coño, ¿qué pasó? What are you doing tonight, papi? Let's go pick up on the women with the culo. What do we do? I'm like, shut up, bro. We're in the library. No problem. We are going tonight. No problem. Everything's no problem. No problem. No problem. Dude, somebody's stealing your car, dude. No problem. I stole that car. Cubans are funny. Cubans, they eat everything on the palm tree, the bananas, the coconuts, the leaves. I'm serious. I went to a Cuban restaurant. Everything was on the menu. Everything frito. Banana, everything fried for you. Fried. Which is like Mexicans eat everything on the cow. Tripas, chicharrones, sesos. That's why you never see Latinos on Fear Factor, because we'll win that. We see brains and roaches on the plate. Like, can I get a lemon and salt with this, Joe? Come on, bro. What's up? Can I get some tapatio? Come on, bro. Just like that. What's going on, dude? Cubans are funny. They have the salsa dancing. You ever go salsa dancing? One song is like 15 minutes, right? One song. Then they throw like one word in there, but it doesn't make sense. It's just like one word right there. Azúcar! And sometimes the band just yell. Aha! They start running out of words. They start reading the menus on the tables. Tortas de lengua! Gratuity! There's like one guy in the back, he's a fluffle guy. You ever see the fluffle guy? That's all he does all night long, huh? 8 hours of that. After a while, you can see it in his face, he starts getting tired. He goes home like that, you know. He's driving home. What the hell, man? Ain't not drunk on the fluffle guy. Walk the straight line, no problem. How many married people we got in here? Married? See? Yeah. Marriage is hard. I just broke up with my girlfriend because I didn't want to get married. Just crazy, man. Always calling me on the cell phone. Women, relax. Stop calling your man on the cell phone all the time, man. Relax all the time, every 15 minutes. Where are you at right now? Where are you at? What are you going to do after that? After that, then what? Then what after that? After that, then what? What do you mean you don't know? You know. Are you hiding something? I know you planned your day. Why don't you want to tell me? Where are you at? You're at a red light? What are you going to do after the red light? Oh, you're stuttering. I can tell you're lying because you're stuttering. What are you saying? If you don't know, then you know. How come you know? Then why don't you know? How come there's music in the background? Where are you? You're not in your car. I'm like, Dad, could you call me after 9 on the weekends? I'm losing minutes. Relax. She was crazy, man. She had too many pictures of every guy she used to date. I hate that. Women, you hold on to every picture, huh? And then you put them in a little picture book in the living room and you want to know why guys get mad. We find them. What are all the pictures, man? They're memories, all right? They're memories. I love you. I'm with you right now, right? And they find one picture of a girl you used to date. Oh, forget about it, huh? Just one picture, man. Who is this bitch right here? Who is this bitch? And they'll surprise you at breakfast, huh? Who is this bitch? I went to the problem with her. No. You love her, huh? You love her, huh? You're holding on to the picture, that's why. Because you love her, huh? You're thinking of her all the time. Well, if you love me, you'll burn it right now. Burn it right now. Let me see you burn it. Burn it right now. Burn it right now. Let me see. Do you love me? Do you love me? Then burn it. Burn it. I brought gas and matches. Hey, that's my time, guys. Thank you very much.
What's up, fat people? I can say that because you guys all look fat to me. I got dressed up for tonight, man. Skinny jeans are all falling. It's messed up. I gotta wear sweats under my skinny jeans so they fit. Like, I wish y'all had the incredible... What was that? All right, then. I wish I was the Incredible Hulk, so when I get angry, my clothes will just fit me. I'd be like, medium. It's messed up, man. I can't wear a watch. I raise my hand, it hits my shoulder. Like, what time is it? You guys didn't get that? All right. I got an argument with the fat guy. He was telling me it's better be fat than skinny because fat people could beat skinny people up. I was like, it's better be skinny because skinny people could beat diabetes. Diabetes beats fat people. So paper, rock, scissors, punk. It's all good. We became friends after we got on a teeter-totter. Hey, when you get on a teeter-totter with a fat guy, they never let you down. like Pasadena. Everybody's nice here. I was just outside right now and some crackhead gave me change. He was like, I was gonna buy some drugs, but man, you need something to eat. I took that, Times are tough right now. I almost got carjacked, but the carjacker gave my car back. He was like, hey man, you need brakes. And the oil change. Your check engine light is on. I was embarrassed. I was like, come back next week. I get paid. I'll have that ready for you. You know what's messed up? When you get in a car accident and you have thick glasses, no one believes your sad little story. I was like, I swear to God, it was her. She came out of nowhere. She blindsided me. I'm from El Sereno. If you don't know that side, you just take the 710 till you hit the recycling center. I was born and raised in LA, man. It's a tough neighborhood. I would hear stuff like, hey, you're skinny. We're gonna call you Flaco. I'd be like, you come to on, Grandma, you got custody. That's what happens, in Mexican families, they just give you gangster names. Like, you're skinny, so you're Flaco. They call my dad a stranger, because I never met that fool. My cousin Spider has hairy legs. Hey, she don't like to shave, right? My Uncle Puppet, he don't talk much, because his wife talks for him. It was a punk, dude. Everybody have a nice Thanksgiving? Good Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was crazy, right? Like the first one? You know how crazy Thanksgiving was? Nobody remembers the date of the first Thanksgiving. We just celebrate that on Thursday. Like, how important was that dinner? They couldn't give it a weekend? Like, somewhere along history, something had to happen where they were like, hey, remember that dinner we had right before we lost all those Indians? The guy was, yeah, man, that was awesome. Let's do that every year. That's what I was thinking. When was it? I don't know. I didn't write down the date. But I think it was Thursday. Like, are you sure? How do you know? Because it was by the weekend. There was a game on. The Redskins were at home. They got murdered by the Patriots. And then the Cowboys came and knocked them out the playoffs. Crazy Mexicans. Texas, that's crazy, right? Donald Trump said he's going to make America great again. He made America Texas. I don't know much Spanish. I just found out the word deportes means sports. I never knew that. I thought deportes meant deported. So when I was little, my grandfather would do the Deportes page. I would see pictures of Fernando Valenzuela. I'd be like, that's messed up, man. Ramon Martinez, too? What are the Dodgers going to do? Mike Tyson, I didn't even know he was Mexican. He used to give me messed up Mexican, like, or Spanish. He'd be like, reincarnation is when you take garnet from yesterday to make tacos for tomorrow. Growing up, I went to a blind school. I got accepted. It was an easy test. I was like, poof, sign me up. Now what happened was my mom put me in school for blind kids because when I was little, I used to fight a lot and I've always been skinny. So she didn't want me to get hurt. She put me in school for blind kids so I could have some kind of an edge. That's not that messed up, all right? Because I don't have perfect vision myself. So when those kids would knock off my glasses, it was a fair fight. It would just take forever. And sometimes the wrong kid would get hit. You're like, what the heck? I was just trying to hear the fight. I want to tell you guys why I'm doing comedy. I'm doing comedy because I want to make money so I can adopt kids from different races. That's my dream. I'm going to be like Angelina Jolie, but like a dude. I'm going to adopt a black kid, a Mexican kid, a white kid, and an Asian kid. Because I believe raising them together in one house is going to be beautiful. Because one day, my black son and my Mexican son are going to come up to me, and they're going to be like, Dad, we're failing math. But that's cool, kids. That's why we have China Sun. I'm just saying, because one day China Son's gonna come up to me. And he's gonna be like, Dad, I got my butt kicked today, and these kids stole my bike. Like, China Son, that's messed up, man. But dry those eyes, because Black Son and Mexi Son are gonna find those guys, beat them up, and steal your bike back. Go on now, get out of here. White Son, go with him. These guys gonna need an alibi. All right, y'all, my name is Flaco Martinez. Good to go out there, host.
TikTok, you don't stop to the TikTok, yeah.
All right. You know what I hate? I hate approaching women to dance because they lie. Ladies, next time tell us the truth. If you don't want to dance with us, say no. I hate when women make up excuses. You know, you go, excuse me, miss, would you like to dance? No, thank you. I'm a little bit tired. Tired? What you been doing, running or what? Would you like a drink? Yeah, okay, hold on. Waitress, can I get a Gatorade for her ass? She's tired. One of the worst things you can do, guys, is when there's two women dancing. Oh, God. You messed up my TV time here. I could have been discovered. All right, let me start with a joke again. Guys, when there's two women dancing, don't ever approach them. That's like suicide. You know, guys dumb. We're like, hey, one says no, ask the other one, right? Like, excuse me, would you like to dance? No, thank you. I'm dancing with my friend. That's why I love going to strip joints now. Yeah, because when you go to a strip joint, it's the opposite. You go, you know, the women approach the men asking to dance. Like, excuse me, sir, would you like a lap dance? No, thank you. I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, men 1, women 1 million. Actually, right now I hate women. My girlfriend broke up with me. Whatever. Hey, you know what? I'm trying to get her back, but don't do it, guys. You know what I did? I did the typical guy stuff. Like I, send her some roses, to her work, but I show up all drunk. I love you, girl. Carlos, you're gonna get me in trouble. I told her I was gonna kill myself. Carlos, you need help. No, I need you. After I kidnapped her, I try to get her pregnant on purpose. What? You're gonna leave me? Maybe after 9 months, girl. Yeah. I mean, She always said I don't think about the future. So. This is the truth, people. All right. I don't blame her because she's like, Carlos, you're irresponsible. You're unstable. When are you gonna move out of your parents' house? I was like, hey, what's the rush? I just got my own room. My parents' casa is your casa. Yeah, growing up was hard, man. I was born in Mexico. I was brought here illegally. All right, white people, so don't get all crazy. I get nervous talking to white people, man, because for some reason I have it in my head, like, every time they finish a sentence, I feel like they finish it up with white power. See, that's why they're laughing. They're like, that is so true. White power. Aw, white power. Now, but like I said, I was born in Mexico. I got here. I was smuggled here illegally, and growing up, we didn't have any money, man. You know, my parents, they didn't buy us clothes from the mall. They always bought us clothes from like the thrift store or yard sale, which I didn't mind, but I hated going to school the next morning and stuff, because all my friends were like, Carlos, you're wearing my clothes. I was like, shut up, man. They're brand new. Check the bag, it has my name on. It's like, what? Shut up, man. My mom always buys me Jorge Klein jeans, all right? Like I said, growing up, we didn't have a lot of heroes growing up. My biggest hero, you know who's my biggest hero right now? It's Artie Moreno, man. Oh yeah. If you know who's Artie Moreno, he's the owner of the Angels. He's my biggest hero because he's the only Mexican I know that can put white people to work in the field. Mama, oh, you know who's my hero growing up? My dad. My dad was cool, but I remember he used to mess up his English and stuff. That was embarrassing, man, because he'll be like, excuse me, sorry for my English. Not very well. And after that, I will run out. And every time I run out, he'll look at me like this. And every man here can relate to that face, man. That's like your embarrassed face, or you just messed up. Especially when you get in trouble with your old lady. You don't come home because you're partying with your boys. Yeah. You get that call like at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, like ring, ring, ring. Hey, man, shut up. Hello? Shut up. No. See, every man here was like, that's funny, I don't care. Nah, but there's a lot of, growing up, my mom, she used to scare me? She used to tell me if I didn't behave, she said that black people were gonna kidnap me. Si no te portas bien, los negros te van a agarrar. I could be jumping on the fence, she'll be like, hey, los negros. Ahí viene uno, ahí viene uno. For real, it's like, cierra la puerta, se los meto. And then, a black person will walk by, dile hi, dile hi. Hi, how are you? Sorry, English not very well. Yeah. That's funny. I'll stop drinking, man. I gotta stop drinking, man. God, I get in so much trouble, man. I stopped drinking with my friends. That's what I'm gonna start doing, man. Your friends are the first ones to get you drunk, especially like on a Friday night. They're like, hey, I just gotta pay you. Want a beer? Cool, it's on me. Yeah. I got your back. Yeah. How come you don't got my back for a tank of gas? How about that? Or when I got the DUI, how come you don't back me up there? Who told you to drink? You did. Remember, you're my homie. I got your back. We don't take drinking and driving that serious in this country, man. Because even if you're a decent driver, doesn't mean you can't drink. It just means you can have 2 less drinks than the rest of us. It's like, hey, how many you had? 7? Okay, you're driving. I had 9. That's why I bought them. You know what we take more serious? Buckling up. That's what we take more serious. Because I know some of you can be driving home wasted today and be like this. Hey, man, wake up. Put on your seatbelt. You're going to give me a ticket. And you know what's funny? Your friends are supposed to like drive you home, take care of you if you get too drunk, right? They don't do that. You know what they do? They ask you, hey man, you okay? You okay to drive? Or do you want me to follow you? Yeah, I want you to follow me, yeah. In case I get into a car accident, you know. The cops might need a witness from a manslaughter case. Thank you. I never took drinking and driving that serious because my dad used to do it. And he had the whole family with him. I used to wake up my dad, hey dad, there's a wall there. I was like, ay, güey, gracias. Me dan un ticket. All right, that's my time, man. Carlos Loma.
TikTok, you don't stop, stop to the TikTok, you don't stop, stop to the TikTok, you don't stop, stop to the TikTok, you don't stop, stop to the.
Thank you. Yes, my name is Aurelio Miguel Bocanerga, and I got one thing to say. 15,000. 15,000 strippers is all we need to airdrop into Iraq, and that war will be over today. 15,000 strippers, think about it. We got it all wrong about those guys, right? They're being told from their religion that if they kill themselves, they'll end up in heaven with like 40 hot and horny virgins, all naked, ready for them, right? I mean, think about what they have in front of them here every single day. All their women are covered up like ninjas, right? They're covered up from head to toe in black. You know, they don't have any cleavage, any legs, any G-strings. There's no nails, no makeup, no perfume, smell like ass, covering up the eyes. I mean, if I lived in a world like that, I'd blow myself up. You know what I mean? Jeez, these guys ain't crazy, they're horny. They're killing themselves just to get some. That's what they're doing. Jeez, you know? That's what I say. Cut out the middleman, airdrop some strippers in there. I guarantee they'll think it's heaven on earth. War be done. You know, Ian Bush can't even mess that up. I want to see that news report on CNN. Bring our boys and girls back home, right? Jeez. Speaking of the news, you know who I haven't seen on the news lately? You know who I haven't seen on the news? Michael Jackson. Where the hell did that guy go? Right? As soon as he was acquitted, he was gone on a plane in case they found more stuff in his house. You know, and I remember, about 10 plus years ago, he settled out of court for like 20 plus million because he touched some little kid's privates. You know, and I remember thinking when I saw that, how come my mom couldn't shove me towards his door? I let Michael Jackson touch my for 20 plus million. You know, I let Michael Jackson do a whole bunch of stuff to me for 20 plus million. I'd be like, come on, Michael, let's go, hop on, come on, jump on it, you know, let's make it a thriller night, you know. That, I'm not gay, but guess what? Every single hole in my body has a price tag, and it's 20 million. You know? I'll be your PYT. I don't even need Jesus juice for me. You know what I mean? Shoot, I'm a straight male, but you know what? I'll for 20 million. You know what I mean? I got bills to pay. You know? Oh, what about the kids? The kids, they'll be scarred. You know what? I'm driving a Ferrari. I'll forget about it. You know what I mean? F you. Right? You know, I had an ex-girlfriend who asked me one time, she was like, would you actually on a guy for 20 million? And I was like, yes, my mouth is worth 20 million. What's yours worth? You on me for a freaking In-N-Out burger and a 6-pack of Bud Light. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we're not dating anymore. That's all my mom had to do was just shove me to the door, right? I love my mom very much. I really do. I was raised by a, divorced single mother. Round of applause for not just divorced mother, but single mothers out there. Round of applause. Round of applause. You know, because most of these women are teaching young boys how to be men. Well, they're all messing up. Because my mom didn't teach me crap about sex and relationships. That's the whole point. That's the most important time of a kid's life when to be taught. But you have to figure out things in weird ways. The guys know what I'm talking about. When you're like 13, you realize this guy's not just for peeing. You know? You're going around, you're rubbing on everything. You know? I was pillows, blankets, I was sticking in the dirt, Jello. You know? Nothing was safe in the house. If it had a hole in it, I was in it. You know what I mean? My mom had a comfy couch. I crap out of my mom's comfy couch. You know, and thankfully, because my mom did teach me crap about sex and relationships, yeah, I ended up having a 2-year off and on sexual relationship with my mom's couch. And I say 2 years off and on only because I used to cheat on the freaking couch with a rug inside the bathroom. Because it was a soft rug. Thank you, Mom. Can't even walk by a Levitz without having flashbacks. I love you, couch. You know, but thankfully biology takes over. Biology takes over and you end up, you know, figuring out, and you know, as a guy, guys, right? You figure out that sex with inanimate objects is not right. You know, but it's very, very important, right? Sex is important. We need sex. Guys need sex, man. You know, you ever seen a grown man go without sex for like 3 months? Oh, it's the saddest thing. Oh, it's the saddest thing. I mean, it looks like, oh, yeah, what the heck? You know, it's the saddest thing. I mean, it looks like one of those, you know, freaking gorillas inside of a cage for like 10 years, has no self-esteem, no King Kong, just, banana. You know what I mean? I mean, sex is so important, guys would actually work for sex. We don't need any medical benefits or dental, you know? I'd rather have like a 401k of That's what I want to work for, you know? I want to check that statement out at the end of the month. You know, I want to see like, all right, I got 2 years of and 3 years of yes, I'm stocked up. You know, but sex is really important to a relationship. It really is. I mean, sex can actually stop arguments. It can actually stop arguments between couples. I mean, think about it. Your lady could say some stuff like at Christmas dinner to your mom. She'd call her a whore, you know, in front of the whole family. Say like, you know what, this food sucks. Your decorating is crap. You know, and to a Latina mom, that's like death, right? That's like stab. You know, you could be like, how could you say that? How could you say that to my mom? And all she has to do is say, let's have sex. You know what? She was acting up. I mean, I'm glad you said something because I was actually about to say something. You know what I mean? But you know what? I'm ready to have sex. Here you go. You know, but sex is important to a relationship. It's important to a couple. I mean, you know, it was funny because I was sitting, you know, with my girlfriend and we were watching this TV and this TV show came on. It was about Christopher Reeve. You know, remember he was a paraplegic? And she kind of just casually looks over and she goes, you know, when I'm married, I hope my husband understands, you know, and allows me to have sex with other men. Are you freaking out of your mind? You know, and that's the problem with relationships. See, that's why marriages don't work today, because people don't understand till death do us part means till death do us part. If I'm miserable, you're miserable. You know what I mean? If I have an accident and I up in a freaking wheelchair, guess who's pushing the wheelchair? Well, don't you want me to be happy? No! You know? Like, oh, well, what about sex? If you're a paraplegic, I can't be with you. Well, guess what? Freaking buy a I don't know, buy a put it on me. You know what I mean? You know, I don't give a if I'm in a wheelchair, you cheat on me, I will kill you. I will move like with the freaking, that little electric, you know, little piece. I will push myself onto the bed right into your throat and choke you while you sleep. I will knock you down a flight of stairs. I will knock you into the pool with me over it, with my chair, just to make sure we weigh you down so you freaking die and I die with you, because when death do us part means till death do us part. She goes, aren't you divorced? Oh yeah. I am divorced, happily divorced. But my divorce happened because there was a lack of communication in my relationship. There's a lot of lack of communication in people's relationships. See, and that's all is effective communication. You know? I mean, hey, guys, you gotta be talking to your lady like, You gotta, girls, you gotta do come on, it's important. It's actually so important. You can change the world with You can change the world with a freaking I mean, picture this, right? There's George W. Bush. He's sitting in the Oval Office, Hancock back. There's Mrs. Bush handing out a presidential and two pumps away before she stops. You never stop at that moment, because why? This brain is shut down. This is the brain that's doing the talking. And this brain will say yes to anything. So there she is, and she goes, bring the troops home now. I guarantee Mr. Bush will be on the phone with the Pentagon. Pentagon, yeah. Go ahead and bring the troops home now. Sir, nothing. She just stopped right before I finished. Sir, say no more. Troops be on tomorrow. You know, and if all the other world leaders' wives would just get together and do that stuff, the power to end all wars is a away. The power to end all wars is a away. You know what I'm saying? You know what the best part of that joke is? First person to get in this room, there you go, you little patriot. There's my little UN peacekeeper. My name's Aurelio Miguel Bocanerga, and that's my time.
Man, I got scared when I got here. There was like a group of gangsters outside. And like, they started hitting me up, right? I guess what they ask you, right? They ask you what you claim. And luckily I have my tax forms on me. Look, man, exempt, fool. Damn. I added all the lines and everything. Gangsters are dangerous. There's a whole posse of them, right? There's this big chola too. And you know, I have light eyes, so she asked me if I had contacts. I told her I know a lot of people. And she wanted to know where I was from. She asked me what block I'm from. I told her H&R. Come find me, I'm all over. I don't even understand the concept of getting jumped into a gang. You gotta get beat by 9 other guys. And I said, wait, it happens to the Dodgers all the time. Outnumbered by Dodger fans, but I guess not. No, you know what? In my neighborhood where I grew up, it was a gang neighborhood, and there's your Bloods and your Crips and your Norteños and your Sureños. And I didn't want to take the gang line, so I kept it neutral. I was jalapeno. Right? I racked up all my homies together. We all liked the color green, so that was the name of our gang, Gang Green. Don't mess with us. We're tough, man. Come to your hood and spray painting green. Yeah. And you know what? My neighbor, she's a chola, right? And she had a tattoo of a butterfly right here, but she was big, so it looked like an eagle. One day I was walking behind her, and you know, it looked like the eagle was flying. It had the snake in the mouth and everything, right? I thought it was the Mexican flag. I put my hand on my chest. Well, I took a closer look. It wasn't a snake, it was a stretch mark. Yeah. I look real close. Apparently, when a gangster kills somebody, they get a teardrop of a tattoo right here. That's the leader of a gang over there. Well, you know what? My neighbor, she had big cheeks like this. So, you know, it didn't look like a teardrop, it looked like a Hershey kiss. But without the wrapping, started kissing it, it had almonds. All right, it was a pimple. I got got her Noxzema pads for Christmas. And you know what? Gangsters, they like the little pit bulls, you know, the dangerous dogs. And she had one, right? And the dog's name was Syndrome. You know, he was a cool dog, he was nice, but when I would walk to school, you know, he got excited, so he jumped all over me one day. So I had to tell him, hey, get down, Syndrome! Get down, Syndrome! The other neighbor got all mad. I already have it. Yeah? All right. Yes. Anyone else? You know what? He was a blood. And he always tried to pressure little kids into getting jumped into the gang. So that's what the kids around the neighborhood knew him as. You know, we called him blood pressure. So I would be going to school, right? And I'd see him. So I'd say, hi, blood pressure. He's a cool guy, though. Hey, you know what, guys? My comedy career is going good. I just auditioned for the new TV show, Mexican Idol. I sang a tight song too. I sang it real good. Have you guys heard of the Iguana song? Okay, can I sing a little of it real quick? All right. I'm gonna wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm gonna wish you. Yeah. I didn't get the part. I didn't like that one. Hey, earlier today I went to Subway because I was hungry, right? And that's what people do when they're hungry, they go to Subway. I try to pay with the $50 bill, and you know, the register lady, she's like, well, we don't accept anything larger than a 20. So I pulled out a 20 and I put it next to my 50, and they were the same size. So you gotta take that sign down. You're confusing people. What kind of money do I pay with here? And when I was in line, you know, there was a guy behind me. I guess I was in his way because he said, hey, you're in my way. So I turned around and I said, okay, this is the only time I'm gonna urine your way. I peed all over him. Sucker. Woo! Be careful for what you ask for. Yeah? All right. I'm glad we all go to Subway and pee on people. You know what, guys? You guys have fun. You guys drink the rest of the night, but be careful. You guys don't drink too much, because tomorrow you might wake up like Michael Jackson's baby, hungover.
Ladies, hi. You guys like that? That's good right there, right? You know what they say, once you go chubby, you want to make him your hubby, right? Once you sleep with fatty, you're going to call him daddy. It's in the Bible, I'm not lying, I swear. It's good though, man. Latinas in the house, lots of Latinas. It's good. I wish, everybody has their own show now on TV. I wish Latinas had their own show. Like Hispanic housewives. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Like, can you just imagine how much drama that show would be filled with? Just pure drama for the whole hour. Like, no, Maria thinks she's out bad because she got her welfare check early. Forget her. Her eyebrows look all stupid. Sharpie face. What? She thinks she's all bad because Jaime graduated? What? That's your dad. He should have graduated 30 years ago, okay? Get over it, Everest. Oh, God. Okay, I'll let you finish. It's good though, man. Pickup lines are crazy. I have my own pickup lines. I can't use it. I just think it'd be fun. Like, imagine babies had pickup lines. I don't know how they would walk, but they'd probably, like, I don't know. Like a baby, I don't know how a baby walks, but it'd probably be like, there'd always be a baby, comes up to a little baby girl, he's like, hey, yo, girl, why don't you take off that diaper and let me get hyper, hey? Unzip the onesie, let's have some funsy, what's up, hey? There would always be that black little baby who always has the material objects, right? He pulls up to the girl, he's like this, he's like, yo, what up, girl? No, what you mean no? Girl, this is a big wheel. And he just jams. It's got spinners on it, dice, it's leased. I mean, my daddy said it was cool. This past Halloween, my girlfriend tried to dress up like Spider-Man. I know, right? So I told her very nicely, like a gentleman. I walked up to her real soft, grabbed her arm. I was like, look, stupid. That's pretty dumb if you're going to try to get me to this costume, because it's not going to happen. Like, you got a better chance of trying to make a mermaid do the splits, because it is not going to. Because honestly, guys, I don't look like Spider-Man, right? No, I look like I ate Spider-Man, let's be honest. I don't even need the costume. I take off my shirt, my stretch marks, or the webs. Let's go. That's how I catch women, because I'm too lazy to run after them. Come here. I caught a girl my size one time. I was like, oh. She pulled me. I was like, stop eating the web. I'm trying to catch you. Come here. Probably one of those girls in here. Feels good though, man. It's good. Like, women, you guys are ridiculous. I really don't get you. I hate it when an ugly girl tries to tell me that I'm fat. Like, I don't already know. Like, I own a mirror, okay? It's like, I can lose the weight. You're going to be ugly forever. Like, I can go run, lift weights, wear black, I'm okay. Like, there's nowhere you can go. Like, there's no fugly fitness out there, okay? There's no face watchers, you're done. That's it. That's a dope laugh you got there. Sorry, that was weird. Guys over here in the front, we're cool. Give it up for your wait staff, guys. Give it up for your wait staff. Doing real good for you guys. It's crazy though, man. Like, I'm young, but I feel old. You guys ever get that feeling? I'm young, but I can only imagine how you guys feel, but I feel that way sometimes. It's like, oh, whatever, I'm Spider-Man. Oh. It's weird, man. Like, I want to go back to the days where you had no worries, where you were just playing street games with your friends, like hide and seek. You guys remember hide and seek? I used to try to hide behind things that I couldn't fit behind. Like, I'm standing behind a mailbox or a tetherball pole, just chilling. My shadow had stretch marks, whatever. Parents, you got parents in here? Parents are hypocrites. I swear, I hate you guys. You guys are hypocrites, man. I'm so glad I'm out of high school. I really am. Because in high school, I used to leave for parties at 10 o'clock, and my dad would be getting home at 10 o'clock, and he'd be all drunk after work, because Latinos drink after work to pay themselves back for the hard work they did during the day. Half of these people just got off of work. And it's ridiculous because I would be leaving to go to a party at 10 o'clock. My dad would be catching me in the driveway. He catches me. He goes, hey, come here, stupid. Hey, I know you're going to a party, okay? I don't want you to be drinking and drive. If you get too drunk, you call me. I go pick you up. Really, Dad? Because you're more drunk than I'm about to be. Then he had the audacity to go beep, beep to his truck. No, he doesn't even have an alarm. He did it with his mouth. He was like, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. He's in the shower. Pip, pip, pip. It's ridiculous. Women, you guys do. I just don't understand you. Like, you do some stuff that's just like way out of this world. Like, a girl can get with you and leave you for the exact same reason. You know that? For the exact same reason. Like me, I'm a comedian. Girls get with me because I'm a comedian, and then they leave me because everything's a joke to me. Make up your mind. I'm glad I'm out of high school, I really am. Because girls don't respect themselves anymore. Girls really don't respect. Like, you all women, you guys all respect yourselves. Round of applause for yourself. Much respect to you. Or if you hate yourself, don't even clap. Whatever. Cause, man, they're so provocative today. Everybody, all the girls, they just want to have sex. All they're just throwing out sex, throwing out their virginities like it's nothing. And it's crazy, because that would happen at school all the time. All the time. Like, oh, yeah, hey, what's up? You want to have sex? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Yeah, man, my teachers were crazy. I mean, I didn't get it. Those were just the guy teachers. Imagine the girls. I mean, Catholic school, what are you going to do? Who in the hell? We got any black people in the house tonight? All right, hey. Now I can't do my black jokes. No, I'm just kidding. No, not even that. It's whenever, no, like really, whenever you say what's up to a black guy, doesn't he make you feel like the most important person in the world? Right? They make you feel so special. They really do. Like, if you hadn't seen Jamal in like 15 years or a couple days, you were like, yo, Jamal, what's up, man? It's me, Dillon, from back in the day. Like, you tell him, hey, what's up, man? You remember me? It's Dillon. Jamal's always gonna go like this. Who's that, man? Dillon. Hey, you know this fool right here? Dillon. Oh! Oh! Oh, no, it ain't this mother. Oh, yeah, that's my dog. Play. Hold up, homie. Do I know you? I just wanted to dance. I wish I had a designated black person to follow me around to say the stuff I really wanted to say. Because we don't have filters. Black people don't have filters. They're straight up, 100%. It's crazy. I wish I could have a black just to follow me to say the stuff I want to say and I don't have the balls to say. Like, if I'm breaking up with a girl, I'm like, yo, yeah, comedy's just getting real hard for me right now. I don't think I can do it. It's just not gonna work. And the black lady comes out of nowhere and she's like, girl, you ugly. I'm Dillon Garcia, thank you.
Hey, how you guys doing? Make some noise. Yeah. Yeah, how you doing? You're trying to figure out what I am, huh? I'm biracial. I'm half Mexican, half pit bull. It's cool, man. We got Latinos. Yeah, that's cool. Look, make some noise, Latinos. Yeah. We got white people. All right. That's cool. If they leave, you know we're considered a gang. So keep the white folks right there. I like white folks. In fact, this is the most white people I've ever performed in front of. Yes. Well, last week I performed in front of 12. I think you guys call that a jury. Woo! Found not guilty. I love white people. Anybody working out? Just me? That's cool. I've been going to that 24-minute fitness. It's always closed when I get there. But I got me a treadmill at the house for Christmas. Yeah, I did, because I got all my shoplifting done early this year. And I got me the treadmill, the one with the hamburger in the front. Woo! I'm gonna catch that hamburger, goddamn. And it's cool, because I lost 6 pounds. Give it up. I lost 6 pounds. Yes. And it's a trip, because women, what do they tell you when you gain weight? When you gain weight, you're supposed to wear black. It makes you look thin, huh? And my stupid butt went out and bought a white suit. I looked in the mirror and go, damn, look like a gallon of milk. What's wrong? My grandma, 93 years old, still working out. 93 years old. She's been walking 3 miles a day for the last 8 months. Yeah, we found her in Texas. We found her. Love that little viejita. Damn. Where's all my gorditas? That gorditas make some noise. Look at the white people. Why is he talking about Taco Bell right now? Gorditas, it's a thick Latina. It's a thick Latina. I like those. Don't like skinny little girls. Skinny girls always want stuff, don't they? They want cars, houses, and boats. What does a gordita want? McDonald's. I'm loving it. You got any black people in the house? Black people? Oh, yeah, okay, all right. I can't see you, but I can hear you. Right. No, that's good. That's okay, That's okay, because we got a black president. Yes. And you know he put his first Latino in the cabinet. Well, in the kitchen. But he's got access to the cabinet. He's gonna make the Obama some enchiladas. And that's cool though, because he finally got given up. He took care of the healthcare stuff. He took care of the healthcare. We all can get healthcare now. In comics, we don't have healthcare. So I used to go to a free clinic. That's a trip. Anybody been to a free clinic? Ooh, yes, sirree. And it's a trip because the doctor walked right in. He goes, here, take off your clothes, put that robe on. Like, did the whole thing. I go, it's kind of weird because I was still in the parking lot. Something's wrong, huh? But it was free, so I kept going. That was cool. And then they do that, because I'm like over 40 now, so I had to go do that colonoscopy thing, where backdoor stuff. God, duh. I like that. That was fun. Once a year. I'm like an oil change. I go back every 3,000 steps. And when they did it, it was a tip. He goes, I'm talking to the doctor a little bit. He goes, it's time to do that thing, Put your elbows on the table. I put it on and do the whole thing. And I started tearing up a little bit. And he goes, you okay? And I'm going, yeah. He goes, are you sure? And I'm going, yeah. He goes, it looks like you need a hug. I go, yeah. And he gave me a one-arm hug. And still had his hand in the back. A half hour's too long, huh? That's what I told him. So we're dating now. We're playing. We're just messing around. This is cool. All right. So we got the gorditas, we got the little pretty. I don't like the prissy girls. I don't like little prissy girls either. They want stuff too. I had one, she goes, Cochino, I want to go wine tasting in Napa. Saying, you big dummy, we're going to drink some beers and take a Napa. Now wine tasting in Napa. What is that about? Give it up, I just got me a brand new car. Give it up, yes. And that's not even the cool part. I am now a Latino with insurance. Yes. White people, watch out. But it's good insurance too, because like if you get in a car accident and you lose an arm or a leg, they help you find it. It's good like that. It's cool. Oh man, I'm roasting up here, man, like a rotisserie chicken. I'll be ready in 4 minutes. Dang, that's good. You know you're getting big, huh, when you start sweating and you start smelling bacon. Something's wrong, huh? It's cool, man. We got any Asians in the house? Asians? All right, we'll talk about them. No, I don't do that. I used to talk about Asians. I don't do that anymore. I don't do that because the last time I did that, they bought the place. So don't ever do that stuff. Just got back from Montana. Well, Fontana. I think Fontana. They're all over the place. And it's funny, I did a show in Montana. It was just like a couple little rednecks right there, and it was hilarious. I mean, and it's funny because I did go to Montana and I saw a moose. Have anybody seen a moose? They're gigantic. I've never seen a moose. They're 9 feet tall. And I had to do the show in Montana and I saw the moose. And the guy that I went with looked at it and said, "Oh, you know, kids, there's a moose." And I looked at it, I got all crazy. I wanted my camera and everything. And I didn't realize there's no Mexicans in Montana. The same way I looked at the moose was the same way the white people looked at me. Like, it's a Mexican, it's a... Mama, look, it's a Mexican. She goes, "Can I touch it?" No, they got knives, they got knives. We got any cholas in the house, cholas? Look at the white people. I like churros. Cholas, the good ones. When they put all the paint on, look cool. Look like a clown 24 hours a day. I used to date her. She was cute too. She was cute. And I go, "Those are some cute dimples." She was "They're bullet wounds." Hey, my name's Cochino. Gracias. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much. How you guys doing, huh? Good. Usually you elect a leader and they speak for you, but everybody, that's fine. Good. I'm feeling pretty good also. I finally got some sleep. I was having trouble sleeping. I took the advice of somebody that said, "You should try counting sheep." And I didn't do the sheep because I have no idea why the hell you have to count sheep. Where did that come from? You can count anything. It's the rhythm of counting that distracts your brain and you fall asleep. It works, like for me, it worked just as well. I counted Vicodin as I swallowed them. That worked well. Real well, that worked. Of course, that's a joke, okay? I'm not here to advocate drug use, okay? I mean, we all know drugs are not the answer. You know that, drugs are not the answer. Unless, of course, the question is, how do you have a great time? But that's the only time that should be the answer. Actually, that's a joke. I don't do drugs. Actually, I don't even drink. I used to, but it led to, misunderstandings and whatnot. I remember one time they drink. I remember one time I was drinking and I got drunk, and the next morning I woke up, I was really hungover. And all I can think about was, oh, they have those little pills that make hangovers go away. That's what I need right now. And I could not remember what these things were called, but I went to the drugstore, and it's really hard to find something when you have no idea what the name of it is, And I'm looking for this, and I'm struggling, and a woman who works there walks down the aisle, and she sees me, and she's like, "Hey, can I help you find something?" And again, can't remember what they're called. So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking for that morning after pill. Do you have that?" Yeah, that's not what it's called. All of a sudden, the woman had kind of an attitude. All of a sudden, she's like, "Oh, you can't get that here, sir." And I don't know why she's upset, So I'm like, "Oh, it's no big deal. I had kind of a crazy night last night. I want to take care of this now, But, I should point out that the economy has taken its toll on a lot of these jokes. They were a lot funnier a few years ago. But it's hard to write jokes, okay? I don't know if anybody here has tried, but it's difficult to write jokes, okay? A lot of people will tell you, "Hey, Eric, use an analogy," because that's a great way to write a joke. Use an analogy. An analogy, of course, is when you compare something to something that you wouldn't normally think to compare it to, and you make it funny, make it humorous. It's great. I suck at that. I cannot do that at all. I can't. Every time I try to write an analogy, I'm like a cat. I don't know. But, it's, I don't know how to do that. I did, though, on the good news side, I did recently get my cell phone back. I had to live without it for a while because it fell out of my pocket while I was on a ride at an amusement park, which is where you want your phone, at the top of a ride. But I lost it, and I went to the lost and found of this park, and they're like, "Well, fill out this form, and if we find it, we'll send it to you." I'm like, "Yeah, that's gonna happen," so I filled it out. But and like a week later, I got a package from the amusement park. I was like, "Oh, look at that!" And I opened it, and it was my phone in 7 pieces. Like, "Oh, thank you for sending that to me." But I did take it to my singular place and lay it out. I was like, "Yeah, hi, my phone stopped working." Yeah, I don't know. What it is. I think it's the battery. I'm gonna fix it. Yeah. Of course, now with these phones, everyone's got a camera on their phone, so everyone's a photographer now. And everyone's, I'm a fraud, let's take your picture. You know what is a lost art? Portrait painting. Gone. Nobody does that anymore. You can't find portrait painting anymore. That's how they did it before cameras. At a wedding, that's how you would do it. Which is weird, though, because you never see a portrait of someone just getting into the frame in the background, do you? Like the guy, damn, he's there, I gotta paint him. She wasn't there. Was he wearing a white shirt? I don't know. Put that on. We're relatively stupid people, wouldn't you say? We're pretty stupid, right? Here's some proof. There's an open and close button on our DVD remote controls. What's that for? Honey, we're going to watch a movie tonight. I'm going to put it right here in the tray. And I'm going to close it over by the couch, okay? More time with you, honey. There it is. Close. Oh, is that movie over? Let's open it right now. There it is. Of course, I got to walk over to... Okay, there it is. Yeah. It's not good technology. My point. We are stupid. Exactly. Yes. I bring him to all of my shows. Yeah. I need it. But yeah, we're pretty stupid, I say. Here's we have that, and here's another thing. Nobody ever questions the wisdom of the three wise men, do they? The three wise men, they found baby Jesus by following the star. Have you ever tried to follow a star? Anyone here ever get to the bottom of a star? You can't, okay? We just believe that. How do we know that they didn't just come, finally get to Bethlehem and is there a baby being born here? Okay, this is the one. This is it. I know it. It's got to be. Yeah. It's got to be the one. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not smart. I'm not. I'm always blown away. Like I wish I was bilingual, because I'm always blown away when I meet somebody who is bilingual. It's so shocking to me, You speak English and Spanish, or even if I meet someone who just speaks Spanish and that's it. Wow, that's pretty awesome too, Especially when it's like a little kid, like, oh my God. Are you hearing the fluent Spanish coming out of this 7-year-old boy? Shockingly smart. Yeah. Anyone? I don't know if anyone here has ever seen the movie Face Off. It's kind of old, but good. Has anyone ever noticed that this movie is real stupid? Anybody? Face Off. In this movie, the government's best plan they can come up with from their top doctors and scientists, our top plan, our number one plan, you should switch faces with the enemy. That's our best plan. Not our worst, like you would think. Yeah, that's our best plan. Switch faces with him, really. So you have him? Okay. Just put him in jail then, and let him keep his own face. That's my suggestion. If you have a better one. Oh, switch face? Okay, go ahead, switch faces with him. Good. I guess if they would have just put him in jail, that's the end of the movie. Maybe that would have been better for all of us, but they kept making that movie, which is good for all of us. Here's a little thing you might not know. There's new car alarms, and instead of making the crazy, obnoxious noise that the old ones make, these car alarms are connected to your cell phone, so it'll call you if someone breaks into your car. I'm assuming that it sounds like this, like you'll be hanging out one day, and your phone will go off, you'll be like, hello, like, hey, Eric, listen, let's shut up and listen to me. This is your car. There are 2 dudes right now breaking into the car. Okay, shut up, call the police. No, I don't call the police, you have to call the police. Thank you very much, everybody. My name is Eric.
When you go down the stairs and you think there's another step, but there isn't, and you do this right here, that messes your whole day up, doesn't it? Especially when you're fat, because your body jiggle and stuff, right? You be like, You ever ask a drunk dude a question, and he look at you like he answered your question, but nothing came out? Like, yo, dude, where's the bathroom? Like in his head, he said, yo, make 2 lefts and a right. But all you saw was, let me tell you, man, I was so twisted the other day. I was so drunk that I went into the restroom, and there was 4 urinals. Now, every dude in the world knows that if you go into the restroom and there's 4 urinals, and it's you and another dude, you skip a urinal. You know what I'm talking about? You don't go side by side. That's just gay. We don't do that right there. Now, it's just different for the ladies, because y'all help each other out. You know, like if you didn't have tissue, you'd be like, oh, I don't have tissue. The other lady will come up like, oh, here you go, tissue, yeah. We can't do that, fellas. We can't do that. If my left hand was numb, I couldn't tell you, dude, can you shake it for me? Can you shake it? That's just gay. Tell you, man, I was so drunk, went into the restroom, 4 urinals, I go in there. But I go to urinal number 2. As soon as I get there, a dude goes to number 3. I'm like, hey! He looks at me like, hey! I'm like, yo, I'm gonna punch you in the face. He looked at me like, yo, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I was so damn drunk that it was 2 urinals and a mirror. I almost had a fight with myself. Like, Tell you, man, I was so twisted on my way home. You ever been just too lazy to bend over to throw up? Yeah, I was just walking, just. And the crazy thing is, you don't even care if someone sees you, right? You actually acknowledge the fact that they saw you throwing up. Like, you look right in their face, like, now I get home, now I really gotta throw up, so now you hug the toilet like it's Jesus, right? You put your head on the side of it because it's nice and cold, you're like, oh. But you got like a long piece of saliva just hanging there, like, oh. So what you do, you flush the toilet so the cold air can hit you in the face, like, oh. That don't work, you stick your hand in the water, you're like, oh. Now you do that, so now you gotta take a doo-doo, so you don't know what to do. Now you sit or throw up, you don't, not me, I jump in the shower, I do it both at the same time, like, multitask. I like to multitask. It's crazy. I like amusement parks. Amusement parks are cool. One amusement park I like going to is called Six Flags. Right? What I didn't know about Six Flags is that you need a Coca-Cola can to get in for half price. Yeah, I live in the hood, so I took 2 cans so I get in for free. But I didn't know that the cans had to be empty. I didn't know that. So I took them full. But the lady looked at me like, no, sir, the cans have to be empty. So I looked her right in her face and said, well, you look thirsty. Yeah, but she wasn't feeling that though, right? So she gave them back to me, so I drank them. Now I had to pee, so I'm doing this right over here. So I looked over at the bathroom, but the bathroom line was long. So I'm like, damn, I gotta kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I went to the water ride. Don't judge, I had to pee. So I go over to the water ride, which is cool because the line is short. But now I have to climb like 30 stories to get on this ride. Who the hell built this ride? Jesus? So I get up there and Jesus is there. I'm like, oh, is that Jesus? Yeah, because he worked there. He had a name tag, said Jesus, right? So I'm like, Jesus? He said, no, Jesus. I'm like, Jesus is Mexican? That's crazy. So I'm like, Jesus, I gotta pee, let's make this happen. He says, sir, before you go down this water slide, you have to cross your arm. I'm like, Jesus, for real, I really gotta pee, I'm punch in the face to make this happen. He said, all right, sir, go ahead. So I pushed Jesus out the way. I crossed my arms and I slid down, right? I'm like, because I'm peeing. But the dude behind me is like, he gets to the bottom. He's like, hey, I didn't know they had salt water on this ride. So I ran, right? No, I didn't run. I was in the bushes with a wedge. My left ball was hanging out. Like, oh. Yeah, because you know as a dude, when you go down the water slide, your nuts are like, painful. I tried working out too, man. I tried. I did. That's not the funny part. I tried working out. Yeah, I did. I went to this gym called Bally's. Yeah, this is the worst gym ever. Let me tell you, this is the only gym that the trainers are fatter than you. Yeah, I walked in, the guy's like, hey, I'm your trainer. I was like, get out of here, for real. He said, yeah, I want you to do 10 push-ups. I said, yeah, okay, you do 5 and I do 5. Let's work out together. But he got mad because he couldn't do his 5. So he said, I'm taking you over to the cycling class. I'm like, cool, we're going to ride bikes. It's going to be nice. So we get over to the cycling class, and he looks at me for like an hour and a half. And he's like, you're my man. I'm like, what? He goes, you're supposed to pedal. I said, I'm going downhill. He said, you see the lady next to you? I'm like, yeah. That she's been pedaling for an hour and a half. I'm like, yeah. And she hasn't passed me yet. Hey, my name's Kenny Ortega, man. Thank you very much.